and he got it done. Paddy the Baddy then is now probably the biggest person that you can fight that's not ranked in maybe all of the UFC.
Do you think he's going to get ranked after like 15 after this?
I don't think so, because it's not like we were talking about Jordan Levitt being ranked.
True.
Now, someone that I thought was a good fight for him, and I put it to Twitter, was Drew Dober next. Now, Drew Dober fights next weekend, so health could be a question if Drew Dober gets the job done, or even if he doesn't, but he just doesn't get too badly injured. We could be talking about Drew Dober fighting again before the end of the next year. So I put it out, said, hey, why not Paddy the Baddy, get a real competitor? We saw what Drew Dober did against Terrence McKinney. Let's bring him against Drew Dober. And Drew Dober then replies to my tweet and says, I'd be down. So I guess this is almost a cash or dash. Do we see Paddy Pimblett versus Drew Dober at UFC 281 at Madison Square Garden? And will Winners Only Club be credited with maybe creating a fight for one of the UFC's biggest, brightest stars?
I think Dober obviously has to take care of business next weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, that last fight against Terrence was a great fight. I think Terrence had him on the ropes and Dober just came back and absolutely obliterated him.
Before, like, Terrence, we thought could have been ranked if he beat Drew Dober. Drew Dober, yeah, I think, was ranked at 15 and just recently dropped out. So he's right on the cusp. You now have Paddy Pimblett right in that category. Winner of that fight is definitely going to get ranked then. So I think it makes all the sense in the world for an end of 2022 fight. Madison Square Garden seems like the perfect spot for a Paddy Pimblett fight.
Do you think that's a paper? Do you think if you're Paddy, would you rather be on the main? Because that'd probably be either the first fight on the main card of a pay-per-view or like
the featured prelim.
Or the featured prelim. Or would you rather have a fight night? Because I think that could be a fight night too, just with Paddy being a star.
Yeah, but I think there'd be something about it having to be at Madison Square Garden. Plus, he did say in the post-fight interview that he and Molly want to continue to fight on the same cards. We know Antonina Shevchenko is a pay-per-view fighter, whether she's on the actual main card or the prelims, which I don't think she's ever been on the main card. Barstool Sports, again, headquarters, New York. So they'll have all the Barstool employees at MSG. The press conference would be nuts because you know they're going to have to put Paddy out there.
Yeah.
My thinking is that main card could very well be Adesanya versus Pereira. So there's a lot of buzz already there. A lot of people already upset with Adesanya and how boring some of his fights can be. So if you add the firework potential with Paddy the Baddy, Drew Dober, and Antonina Shevchenko and Molly McCann, I think it makes all sense in the world for the UFC.